Set Apart to Serve Ministries. Happy Sabbath. Today I want to recap about the last video on why the world is so bad. And what I want to recap about is explaining on why ungrateful people treat people of empathy the way they do. And the reason why I want to recap about that, because I felt that that was a prime example on how I broke it down, the reasons of Satan deceiving Adam and Eve and putting them against God. That type of shenanigan is going on today still, since the day of Satan, since the day of his lies. A lot of people don't understand why narcissists is the way they are, why ungrateful people the way they are, and it's because of Satan. I've heard some people say you shouldn't go no contact with narcissists because you will hurt their feelings. That's a Satan, well, I should say that's a satanic statement. You have no dealings with such people. You should have no dealings with such people. So if anyone manipulate you to stay with a narcissist, they are a part of Satan's game. So anyway, I want to break down again on the specifics on the way Satan manipulated Adam and Eve and how he put them against God by disobeying his laws. And what's still going on today with human carnal nature on how people is constantly treating people against one another. Okay. An ungrateful person, including with this title, we can say narcissists, bullies, controlling freaks, gaslighters, all that. All that is in one when I say ungrateful person or people, because that's what they are. They are ungrateful. They treat good people bad. And when I say good people, I mean people who try to be right bound, who try to put up with them, who constantly keep putting up with them, who try to reason with them, who may even feel kind of bullied by these people. And is uncalled for. So that's what I mean by people who is of good nature. You know what I'm saying? Come on. An ungrateful person in this example, you all, is like Satan. An ungrateful person is like Satan. Remember that. Jot it down. A person who is being treated bad by an ungrateful person, mother, father, daughter, son, grandmother, best friend, boss, co-worker, neighbor, landlord, whoever. The person of empathy, an empath person, that's the person who look out for ungrateful people, who always willing to stop, drop, and roll for people, who is on call at demand, who's on call as a command, who feel that, if they don't look out for ungrateful people, that, they may get disliked or hated or whatever. But an empathic person is someone who feels their pain, who knows their situation and is willing to go way out their way to help an ungrateful person. The person of empathy is God. And I'm saying God because the empathic person is the righteous person who is willing to look out, who is willing to help, who is willing to bless, who is willing to go out on a limb for ungrateful people, including, Now, let me just recap so I won't lose people. Ungrateful people in this parable is Satan. The person or the people of empathy are like God, or God as an example. Now, when the ungrateful person break or burn bridges with the person of empathy, that means that the ungrateful person has disrespected, has taken advantage, who shows ungratefulness, unappreciation of what this person of empathy has shown or has done for this ungrateful person, who envies this person of empathy for what they can do for them and others. Jealousy, all that kicks in. So the person of empathy have gotten tired, probably was provoked to just cut them off. So the person of empathy as God has cut off the ungrateful person. Cut them off. No dealings with them. Period. Has cut off Satan. Period. Now, the ungrateful person as Satan is now salty. Know that they messed up. So what the ungrateful person does is go along and seek other people who may be naive and easily manipulated. We can call them the flying monkeys, those who are easily manipulated unto the ungrateful person. And I'm saying the ungrateful person is constantly seeing the flying monkeys or whatever is getting blessed by the person who is of empathy. They getting blessed, they they hee and they happy, they cheering, and they getting their rent paid by this person who knows their circumstance. They willing to help them. They can take them places and babysit for them and do stuff like that. And the ungrateful person is seeing this like, oh man, I done burnt my bridge. How can I come between this person and that person? How can I come between these people to stop their blessings just like I burnt mine? I messed up my blessing. I want to mess up their blessing. So what Satan does, the ungrateful person, is go over to the people, the flying monkeys, and lie and start smear campaigning about the person of empathy, which is God. They go over there and they start gossiping, spreading rumors and lies about why they shouldn't continue dealing with the person of empathy. You getting what I'm saying? They lie, they cheat, they do all these negative, evil things to get their blessings cut off. And the flying monkeys become who they are, titled flying monkeys, which are Adam and Eve. Adam and Eve are the examples of the people that were easily manipulated, known as flying monkeys. Now, I'm just using that as a title. I don't know what other title I can use. But, so what the ungrateful person does is, look, if I was you, I wouldn't keep dealing with this person right here, the person of empathy. I wouldn't keep dealing with this person because they just treated me wrong. All I said and did was this, and they got me a whole attitude and just flipped out on me. Now they not even dealing with me no more. I don't know what I could have done that was so bad. All I said was this. Do you find anything wrong with that? I know, it wasn't even necessary. They gonna cut me loose. So check this out. If I was you, just to be on the safe side, I wouldn't even have no dealings with this person. They gonna treat you bad. They gonna cut you loose. They gonna do all these bad things to you. And if I was you, I would just stand on my own. Man, don't even keep depending on that person. Gonna get all big-headed thinking you needed them. So go do your own thing. Like, that's what I'm doing. I'm doing my own thing. You see what I'm saying? I got money. I'm doing, man, you don't got to go get this another babysitter over there. They can babysit your kids, and you ain't got to borrow. You can borrow from me from now on. You know what I'm saying, man? Go do your own thing, man. You ain't got to keep depending on this person of empathy or whatever, right? So the people that's easily manipulated, like Adam and Eve was, they listen to the ungrateful person with the shenanigan nonsense, and instead of saying, look, I don't know what happened between you and that person, but I have nothing to do with what just went on between y'all two. This person done nothing to me. This person been good to me, been treating me with respect. When I need this person, they come out, they come around, and they treat me with respect, my family with respect, my kids and everything. I was behind the rent. This person came all out their way, stopped, dropped, and rolled for me and paid my rent and yada yada. And I ain't finna mess that up. No, what weak-minded people do is, oh, what? For real? That's how that went? He or she did that? What? I ain't never thought they would be like that. Oh, man, I ain't going over there no more. I ain't talking to him and her no more. And yada, yada, this and yada, yada, that. Yeah, I know, right? Well, I can come to you if I need some. Yeah, okay, cool then. And then the next 2 or 3 days, or maybe a week or two, they see the person who treated them well. They look at them, they roll their eyes, they shun them off, they act funny towards them. The person like, hey, how you doing? And they don't speak back. And we're like, well, what I do? You know what I'm saying? So the person that was easily manipulated got a problem all of a sudden with someone who done nothing to them because they listened to Satan, the ungrateful person, with their rumors and their lies. And so when time passed and the flying monkey, the easily manipulated person, Adam and Eve, when they need something, they go to Satan, the ungrateful person, to get what they need, because now they feel they shouldn't go to this person because they just shunned them off about the rumor they just heard. So when they go to Satan or the ungrateful person and ask for help, I ain't got it. No, I ain't got no $10. Babysit. Oh, I don't babysit. I don't do those things. Well, at the time I was able to babysit. Yeah, at that time. But right now I got 2 jobs. You know, I'm tired right now. I can't do all that for you. No, I ain't gonna be able to do all that. No, I can't drop you off right now. I can't take care of you right now, man. My car is low on gas. You got $10. So what happens is the ungrateful person really show other people for who they really are. When they succeeded with their job, see, their duty was to succeed with getting them to be against the person of empathy. And they might have did a little something to try to fool them and prove that I got you. Don't worry about it. Just leave that person alone. I got you. Tease them a little bit, look out for them a little bit, feed them a little bit so they can just get them away. And when the ungrateful person had succeeded with their duty, that's it. They leave you on a limb. Oh, I can't help you now. No, I don't know what you're talking about. What? But you said you was going, I don't have it. I can't help you. No. And that's what Satan does. Satan pulls you away from God. That's all. He don't care how you do it away. He just don't want you in connection with God. And when he succeed, he walk away. He laugh and walk away and go get another victim and leave you all on a limb by yourself looking stupid. And that's what happens with flying monkeys and other victims of an ungrateful person, narcissists or whatever. And the person of empathy then lose nothing. If anything, the person of empathy have gained something. What happened was the easily manipulated people just say the empathy person trouble by them walking off on their own, deciding to say, well, I ain't dealing with no more. So the empathy person just say, oh, well, that's on you. I don't know what I did, but if that's your choice, that's on you. So I'm moving forward with my life. Now you stuck in a rut. You burnt your own bridges for nothing. Now you can't get the help that you wanted. You can't get the babysitting that this person used to do for you, and you sure can't get it from the ungrateful person. The ungrateful person just lied and told you what they could do for you. Now that you burnt your bridge, now the person just lied and said they can't do it for you now. So now you don't have a babysitter. You can't, get no loan from this person no more. You can't get no type of help. Can't get no lips, none of that, because you didn't allow this ungrateful person to manipulate you to burn a blessing over here because of what they done. So this is all I'm saying, and that's what happened with Adam and Eve. Satan manipulated Adam and Eve to burn bridges with God. And what God did was like, oh yeah, so you're gonna listen to Satan, right? I done told you, now I said what I was gonna do for you and all that. Okay, well, I'm cutting you off too. And that's what God did. He cut them off from the Holy Spirit. He cut them off from the tree of life. It's just that easy. And guess what? Satan moved on and continue on with his lies and manipulation to this day, still doing it and succeeding too. So that's the example on how you can wake up and realize what people are doing, the reasons why they're doing it, and how you can escape the shenanigan of the nonsense that Satan put through people, how he worked through people, the evilness that continue on into this day. A lot of people don't understand why people do the things they do. Anything that's evil is of Satan. So just notice, people, if you have someone that's good in your life, take that person as a blessing and love them, appreciate them. You got someone that come out of nowhere, I don't care who they are, family, friends, boss, neighbor, I don't care who they are. Do not allow them to mess up your blessing because they messed up a blessing. You don't care what might have happened. You don't never allow someone to come in and mess up your communication that you may have with someone who you appreciate in your life because they messed up a blessing. Food for thought, people. Wake up and know that Satan comes like a roaring lion seeking to devour. I'm trying to let you all know, just wake up. I had to recap with that example because I felt that was a blessing example to use about what's going on in this world today. That's part of why the world is so bad. It's a girl, Keziah Harkin, that she. I hope that you all was fared well with those words of wisdom. Shalom.